7 KCAL rocks. That's right. We are back here on a Monday in August, Patrick and 40, with our guy Pep. Now, Patrick is out. Pep, it is just you and I here on this Monday.
Hey, 40, we don't even need him because there is so much going on this Monday morning for sports across the world, really. And I don't even know where to start. These are all like major headlines, but we'll start with the Olympics. And we'll bring it home because our guy, Michael Norman from Vista Marietta High School, he has qualified for the 400-meter finals. He just did it earlier this morning in Tokyo, Japan at the Olympics. So congratulations to Michael Norman. One of the fastest guys on the planet going for gold now. And he just did it this morning.
So we know, when do we get to see him compete? Do we know when that event is?
I believe the finals are tomorrow. So depending on where the time changes, it's probably like late tomorrow night. But yeah, Michael Norman, our guy from Vista Marietta High School. And, we've got several locals that are Olympians for Team USA over there. Another one, he'll begin his competition tonight. It's Chris Bernard in the triple jump, and he's from Corona. He's a Santiago High School guy.
Won't hold that against him. I'm a Centennial guy, but that's okay.
Couple other Olympic headlines, 40. Caleb Dressel, United States still rule the pool. Caleb Dressel, 5 gold medals, a very decorated swimmer for Team USA. So he had a very dominant run at the Olympics in the pool. And really the other big story was who wasn't competing for gold, and that was Simone Biles, our gymnastics star. But we did more breaking news. We did hear from her this morning that she will compete in the final event, which is the individual balance beam, and that will be tomorrow. Again, with the time change, it's scheduled for tomorrow. But yeah, she will actually compete in the very final event.
So we might get a little bit of like Simone redemption here. I mean, obviously she's gone through whatever issue she was, where she was just a complete like lack of confidence, like almost like the yips like a golfer gets, to where pulled out of team competition and then pulled out of individual competition, and that's where people were like, okay, she's not just being selfish. Like, this is a real thing. And now we might actually get a little bit of a redemption on this whole thing.
We hope so, because think about this. These Olympians train for 4 years, 5 years in this case, because the 2020 Olympic Games were pushed back 1 year because of COVID.
Yeah.
So she was training 5 years for this moment, for these Olympics. And for it to happen at this time, it's so frustrating. But she's going to go tomorrow in the balance beam, the individual event. So best of luck to Simone Biles and our gymnastics teams as they wrap up competition in Tokyo.
It was still nice seeing some pictures and video of her like in the stands, still supporting her team members, even though she wasn't competing. And a lot of people were giving her a lot of crap for that.
Absolutely. Hey, and finally, at least from our Olympic coverage here, USA versus Spain tonight. That is quarterfinals, men's basketball. Spain's got some NBA guys, Pau Gasol, Ricky Rubio. So it's going to be a hard road to win that gold medal because there's some other good teams out there. But it starts tonight in the quarterfinals for Team USA.
This Team USA has had to fight quite a bit. Not those easy, cruising wins that we're used to seeing.
No, man, I'm thinking like those old the Dream Team, the original Dream Team. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, just hammering every single country. But all those countries now have NBA guys. Everyone's caught up. These games are real, man. They're real battles.
I mean, we've seen just from the San Antonio Spurs that the NBA has become global. I mean, they are very big on the European players there.
Absolutely. Totally. And let's go from USA men's basketball to the NBA because, again, we've had so much big sports news in the last couple of days. The Lakers adding Russell Westbrook in a trade with the Washington Wizards. So now you got the big three, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook coming back home to Southern California.
I'm not sure how I feel about this one, Pep. I'm not a big Russell Westbrook guy. It's not my type of basketball. I understand he's a great player, but he has never been that piece that is added to a championship.
He kind of reminds me, not the way they play, but kind of like Carmelo Anthony, like a really good, talented player, one of the best players in the NBA, but he just doesn't win. You know what I mean? Wherever he goes, they're good, but they just don't win. But here's the thing. He's going to the Lakers, and he doesn't have to be that superstar. They got 2 other superstars, so maybe he can find his niche, his role. and he'll just fit right in. But I don't know, man. There's only one ball out there, and you got three superstars. The Brooklyn Nets are making it work, so I guess they could happen.
I mean, it seems kind of weird to go grab the guy who's been pieced with other superstars, but it's never worked out, leading me to think that he himself is the problem.
You know what? If you connect the dots, 40, I feel the same exact way. But maybe this is a new situation. Maybe he needed to be surrounded with two other alpha males. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what he needed. But yeah, he just really good player, one of the best players in the NBA. He just wherever he's at, they just don't win. They're just not very good.
I mean, that's the way it has been, but obviously he's trying to turn that around. And with LeBron and AD, maybe he can.
This is it. I mean, LeBron is not getting any younger, and they're all in. The Lakers are all in right now in this moment.
I think there's even talks of them maybe even going after Carmelo now too as well.
Yes, there is talk. And that's a great segue because NBA free agency will begin officially at 3 p.m. Pacific time today where teams can begin negotiating those contracts. And yeah, Carmelo Anthony, it sounds like he's literally just waiting by his phone, waiting for that call from the Lakers. So if you thought Russell Westbrook was already over the top, get ready because Carmelo Anthony could be right behind him.
Get ready for a lot of coverage on the Lakers.
Oh, man. Hey, and the Clippers, don't sleep on the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard has opted out of his player option for this season, but it sounds like it's because he wants to work out a new contract, probably worth more money, with the Clippers. Right. So it looks like Kawhi will remain a Clipper. He just wants more money, and I get it totally.
Hey, you get the Clippers one game away from the NBA Finals. You probably deserve some money.
Yeah, and if he wouldn't have got hurt, again, I hate to, circle back and, sound like a broken record, but if Kawhi's not hurt, it could have been the Clippers with an NBA championship this year.
Definitely could have been.
40, it's finally here, man. You're a football guy. I'm a football guy. We have the NFL Hall of Fame game. Listen, I don't like the Steelers or the Cowboys, but I'm going to watch it, man. It's Thursday night. I'm going to watch it.
I mean, it's like those are the two really big fan bases here in SoCal that aren't located here in SoCal and never have been. But yeah, lots of Steelers fans, lots of Cowboy fans, and just having football back. I think everybody's excited.
Listen, I can guarantee you there's tons of Steelers and Cowboys fans listening to KCAL right now. And, and they're going to
you all.
And they're going to be watching the Hall of Fame game again. And the Hall of Fame game, 40, this, you might not even, but you might see the starters for one series, maybe. And then it's a bunch of backup guys.
I think the starters will take the coin toss and then pretty much be on the sideline the rest of the game.
But it's NFL, it's football. Here we are with training camps going, and we've got a real game this week. And then the following week, we'll get into some, real preseason action. So the NFL season is here, man. And football season, I guess it's we had a weird summer, but NFL just kind of crept up on us. It's the NFL season begins.
And I mean, we're going to get the Cowboys in the Hall of Fame game, maybe our first kind of sneak peek at what Hard Knocks is going to look like with them because they are featured this year on that for HBO. So that'll start going up here in the next week.
Yeah, I love those too, especially the Cowboys, man. There's always drama. Listen, I know there's Cowboys fans listening right now, but they know this too. Drama just kind of follows the Cowboys.
When you have the drama, you understand that you are the one behind the drama.
And finally, 40, this is the other big sports headline. I told you there's just so much going on right now.
Lots happening.
Oh, by the way, the Dodgers picking up Max Scherzer and Trey Turner from the Washington Nationals. Scherzer will make his first start in Dodger blue on Wednesday. Trey Turner is expected to play on Tuesday. So the Dodgers are loading up, going all in, just like the Lakers, going all in this season to win right now.
I was going to say, I'm not the biggest baseball guy. You were going to have to explain to me what a Max Scherzer was, but it sounds like the Dodgers with the rich getting richer, I guess.
He is one of the best pitchers in baseball. He has 2 different colored eyes. That's about all I got on Max Scherzer right now.
Is that what you have to do to be like a standout pitcher now? You have to have something else about you, whether it's 2 different color eyes or you're a great hitter. You can't just be a pitcher anymore. There has to be something else about you.
It's not enough. Do you hit home runs?
Right.
What's your eye color? What else do you do? Do you skateboard? What else?
Yeah. You got to have some kind of second cool fact about you now if you're just a pitcher.
Shohei Ohtani spoiled us,
Right.
No other pitcher could just be a pitcher. It's awful.
I'm here for it, though, man. I love it. Pep, tell them how to get your stuff.
Hey, guys, you can check it out, Inland Sports. We got Inland Sports social media. We got the Inland Sports YouTube channel talking about local athletes. Like our guy Jake Marisnik, Riverside Poly, traded to the traded to the Padres to compete against the Dodgers in that National League West championship race. So congrats to Jake Marisnik going to San Diego.
Love it, man. Check out all Pep stuff. Pep, you rock.